Hi, Linda Bowen here from stampingwithlinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. It's Tuesday and Fancy Fold Day, and today I am going to be using the Dainty Flowers Designer Series paper and the Dainty Flowers, the framed, now I think they're called Dainty Flowers dies. Now these dies at the time of taping are on low inventory, so I pray that they're still available. It's not showing that the Designer Series paper is low inventory, but I have been using this Designer Series paper a lot. It is free with a $50 order and just so beautiful. Now what I have done, they have some ovals. I've shared some techniques with that, and I cut the oval out with my paper snips just to give it a different look. Now this bundle of product and Designer Series paper is my featured customer appreciation tutorial this month. Of course, this card is not on it. Now I have two small pieces of the Designer Series paper. They measure 1 1/8 by 4 1/8. I also have a piece of Whisper White here that we'll use for the inside of the card, but I want to show you how I cut this card down. Now this fancy fold was very popular during my recent challenge to my team. Every quarter or so, I send a package of new product to my team to create with, and there was several demonstrators that used this fancy fold, and I will be featuring their cards over on my blog, stampingwithlinda.com. Now I have a piece of soft suede. This measures 4 1/4 by 11, and what we are going to do first is we are going to score it at the 5 1/2, and then we are going to cut it at the 6 3/4, and then we're going to take this piece that's left over and we are going to cut it at 1 1/4 inches, and this is what's going to make our fancy fold. So we've got that. Now we're just going to go in and assemble it. Several of my girls used other different layers to create this. Excuse me. I'm just using the one layer and using my Designer Series paper. So we're going to take, again, this is 1 1/8 by 4 1/8. So we've got a nice 1/8 inch border around that calypso coral, soft suede. Let's see if we can get this. If I'd have used my multi-purpose glue, I would have been able to slide it around. So we've got that. Then we're going to adhere this piece up at the top. Just love those dainty flowers. What we're going to do now is we are going to place that smaller strip down here. We're going to take the piece that we cut out and we're going to add adhesive to the top and the bottom. So this is no need for scrap pieces of paper. It is all from that 4 1/4 by 11 piece of cardstock for our card base. So we're just going to lay that right on there like so. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take our 4 by 5 1/4 basic white, put that on the inside like so. Going to bring that oval that I cut out, going to bring in a greeting. This is from that Frame Florets stamp set. We're going to use the soft suede, and we're going to stamp our sentiment right in the middle like so. I'm going to grab my favorite new embellishment right now, and that is my dragonfly trinkets. They are very lightweight. We're going to add that down here like so. Maybe going to grab another one and put it up at the top of my card like it's flying down. But it just adds to that oval. Next, what I'm going to do is grab a couple dimensionals and put them on the back so that it pops up. Like so. Now remember, I had these little flowers that I had die cut with the Dainty Flowers dies. I'm just going to add some adhesive to that. This little bottle is just the ideal thing. I bought it from another company, but I filled it with our Tombow glue or multi-purpose glue, and I just love the fine tip to that glue bottle. So we're going to put the little flowers up here, so it just adds to the inside of this card, but the daisies are hidden from the little border of that creative fold. So there you have a fun fancy fold using our Dainty Flowers Celebration stamp set or bundle. Yes, Celebration Designer Series paper and the matching bundle in the mini. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.